Hello and welcome back to another episode of ZTV's Smart Cookies. I'm Zach, and today we're going to be discussing some of the interesting creatures in our oceans, seas, and lakes. So grab some goldfish and some shark gummies, because by the end of this video, you're going to be clamoring for some more fun facts. Scientists have determined that planet Earth is made up of 71% water, with 200,000 marine species recorded worldwide. Yet it is believed that there could be another 200,000 undiscovered species in the various bodies of water on our planet. When it comes to ocean life, it can be broken into four main categories based on the sea level a creature lives at. There's the sunlight level, the twilight level, the midnight level, and the abyssal level. Below the abyssal level is honestly hard to speak on, since the pressure is so high that research is hard to conduct at that depth. One sea creature that has fascinated me since I was a kid is the great white shark, and this beast lives in the sunlight level. Great white sharks are known for their large size and their gray skin with a white underbelly. These big guys typically grow to be about 4.6 meters or about 15 feet long, but some of the biggest recorded great white sharks were over 19.5 feet long. Something else that's really cool about them is that their giant mouths have up to 7 different rows of teeth, with around 300 sharp chompers in total. Living among the great white shark in the sunlight level are red-comb stars, loggerhead sea turtles, and spotted porcupine fish. The loggerhead sea turtle is a marine reptile that can hold its breath underwater for several hours before resurfacing for air. They also migrate thousands of miles until they return to the beach they pre-selected for nesting and laying eggs. Below the sunlight level is the twilight level, where the blackbelly rosefish resides, as well as the common octopus and the mauve stinger. The mauve stinger is a jellyfish made up of 95% water. They have long tentacles with stingers that cause severe hives when they come in contact with human skin. The octopus vulgaris is an animal that possesses the ability to change color for camouflage. It is also agreed by the scientific community that the common octopus is one of the smartest animals out there. Now, once you get into the midnight level, this is where the nightmare fuel comes in. Due to the harsh conditions these animals live in, they evolved to look pretty scary. The deep-sea anglerfish is a perfect example of this. These guys are very distinct, which earns them a decent amount of media representation in pop culture. Among the deep-sea anglerfish is the pelican eel, as well as Sloane's viperfish. The pelican eel has this creepy ability to widen its mouth to eat larger prey, but something that's less creepy and more cool is that their tails glow a pink or red color as a light source for the dark depths. Sloane's viperfish, similarly to the pelican eel, can open its mouth quite wide, but the big difference is that the viperfish is able to dislocate its jaw for a big meal, and their first vertebrae has evolved to act as shock absorption for their massive bite power. These three fish, at the midnight level, all have some part of them that glows, thanks to a feature they all share, a light-producing organ called a photophore. At the abyssal level, there are some creatures like shrimp or crabs that are able to perform chemosynthesis, where they obtain energy from absorbing different chemicals. This is because at this level there is basically no sunlight, so photosynthesis isn't an option, and the creatures are forced to find a different way to generate energy. Once you get below the abyssal level, research is pretty much unfeasible. These areas are called the hadal or hydropelagic zones, which are home to many crustaceans, worms, and xenophyophores. These xenophyophores are single-celled organisms, which means unlike humans and all other animals, these creatures consist of one cell that performs all necessary life functions. Since I mentioned stars earlier, I better mention a star's best friend, the sponge. Sponges are really simple, and that simplicity has kept different species of sponges on Earth for about 600 million years. The simplicity, durability, and adaptability of the sponge makes its longevity inevitable. Sometimes confused with the sponge is coral. Both are stationary and seem like they don't really do much, but coral are more active than you think. They have tentacles and mouths and digestive systems, and some even have stinging cells that release toxins to help catch their prey. It's safe to say that coral are cooler than they seem, but that's enough fish talk for one day. What's a fun fact that you learned from this video? Let us know in the comments below. And while you're down there, why not like and subscribe? Follow us on Facebook and Instagram, and don't forget to go outside and learn a thing or two. I've been your host Zach, and you've been watching ZTV's Smart Cookies.